Say word. Actions speak louder than words. Well, my words got jealous cause action is overzealous. Now my words making sure that they heard. There was a time when words were louder than action. That, my brothers and sisters, is when words were faction, not fiction. Now listen. God said, let there be, and then his word created for millenniums. Now in these last couple of centuries, man took hold of words and their common worth was degraded. Degraded. There was a time when word was the loudest thing in the galaxy, but the more lies were told, the more its volume faded, as man played it, and he played it, and he played it, until he just plucked the strings and no sound came out because his words were found to be overrated. There was a time when man's word was his bond, was his bail money, and got him anything he needed because it was trusted. That is, until man realized this and began to take advantage of its usefulness for the wrong reasons. And now we're still doing this, season after season, milking every last bit of trust from it as we speak idle words for no particular reason, because it sounds nice, because it sounds like the right thing to say at the time, because we don't want to hurt their feelings, or worse, because it rhymes, or because we're too scared to say what's really on our minds, so we tell little white lies and then we lie to ourselves to believe that this is fine, when not only have you corrupted your own word, you've also corrupted mine, and so half of the people listening are not really paying attention. They're trying to read between the lines, because most of the time, between the lines was the only place where they could find the truth. So they almost always miss the point when it's written plainly on the lines. They always want some more proof. I tell them plainly, I tell them the truth, but they've always got an excuse not to believe me. Why do you think that the book with all the truth written plainly on the lines almost has no use in our society today? Because they say man wrote this. But if you watch closely, you'll notice that these same people embrace religions rooted in confusion. Their theology, if you'll call it that, is at best abstract. In fact, they'll have you believing that truth is not fact, that truth is only relative to what each man determines it to be, that each man's opinion of God is what God must be, when God tells us plainly who he is, and we hear him, but we don't believe him because we only listen to what we see. And so he shows us miracles, the kind that don't scare us. And we don't even believe that. Others of us say we believe, but we only believe when we see his acts. Tell me, where's the faith in that? We cry out his name in synagogues and on Sunday mornings when all it really is lip service, because we really don't believe by his word alone that he is worth this. As if he lies. My people, my God does not deserve this. Say word.
Eric L. Farrell.